Hello everybody, welcome back to the Matt's Railway Adventures YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining me today as I have come to the southernmost station on the entire network of railways in the country. I'm down in Cornwall. Just a minute. I can some points in the background see St Michael's Mount. So yes, I have come on a rather big adventure to explore Penzance station. There we go, Penzance. I'm currently on platform 3, having just come in on platform 4. So let's wander down towards the bottom and show you what we've got. So yeah, we've got 4 platforms here at Penzance, of which 3 of them are, well, 3 of them have all got bits which are undercover. Platform 4 is fully outside. There's extremely long platforms here at Penzance. But there's also lots of nice greenery. Like that. There. That looks very nice. Right, so we're pretty much now at the far end of platforms 3 and 4. Right, yeah, this. So yeah, you can probably see from here what I mean by the length of platforms. That's the main canopy right down the far end. And up over in the background, everywhere see is St Michael's Mount. And you've also got a couple of sidings as well by where the car park is. Let's have a little wander up. Can't get over onto platforms 1 and 2 because they've been barriered off. Thankfully, I was on platform 3 anyway. So what have we actually got then? Well, down towards the bottom end, it's just mainly like your flowers, your signs, some rabbits for helping get people on and off who've got disabilities. There are some outdoor benches, but in this weather you ain't going to be using them. There we go. Again, more flowers and even a trolley point, which I suppose if you've got a lot of baggage could be handy. So yep, you also see there you've got a couple of lines going to the sidings and something that just stops at a brick wall. Right, let's carry on wandering down. Yes, weather is turning a little bit horrid, so we're glad I can get under the main canopy. First we show you platform 4. That's, excuse the finger there, but I need to get the camera lens off. The parts up here on platform 4, you've got the 150 that's just come in from Plymouth. That will soon probably go back out and do the same run. So if you carry on walking down platform 4, there is a good dot matrix thing. So yeah, 5:15, that one departs for Plymouth. You've got a defib, contactless point and help point there. And just wander outside of the station. Penzance welcomes you. And you've got welcome to Penzance. Just behind the car park, you've got the coastline. And there's also a pay and display machine for the car park. Let's give you one final look at platform 4. There we go. So if you just come inside, you've got all your timetable boards, bus station and everything. Oh. Then what, platform 3, you've got all the platforms against, got the digital display boards, self-serve ticket machine, more information boards, got plenty of information boards and posters, which is good. This whole undercover bit, if you just look up at the roof, looks quite nice. Yeah, you can just see from here how long the platforms actually are. I guess it probably have to be, given that you get 10 car IETs coming in, 9 car cross-country ones coming in. So yeah, that's just what it looks like on the inside. So I can't get over onto platforms 1 and 2. I'm not even sure which platform I'm going off of when I leave. Right, facilities wise, otherwise I'll have a look and come back to you. Right, so we have got a ticket office which appears to still be open. There's a waiting room, a semi-decent sized one, and when it's running, it's neither the sleeper lounge. That all looks closed up. We've also got another help point and a grit salt bin. That is pretty much everything here. You in the Right, so right down the far end now, platform 1, managed to slide on the way a train. You literally only just get a 10 car IET in. You've just seen one come in from London Paddington, which I believe will be one I drive on about half an hour or so, and just departing over the far side of platform 4, if you can see it, is the T-Car 150 going to Plymouth. Does get a little bit of a nice sunset there. It's afterglow. Yeah, platforms 1 and 2 are pretty much the same as what's on platforms 3 and 4. There's benches, trolley points, and not much else. You've got the digital timetable things at the entrance to each platform, which is good to see. So you can see what's going from where. Penzance is served by 2 different TOCs. It's served by GWR using both the IETs, the 800s, as you've got here, the 802s, as well as the 150s that they're currently using to replace the HSTs which were withdrawn. And when they're actually working, you also get the XTFW 175s running down here. Then you also get the cross country 220s, I think it is, or 200, yeah, 220 or 221s. Before the timetable change, was it was May last year, you used to be able to get on a train here at Penzance and go all the way to Aberdeen. But the thing is, the May 25 timetable changed to May 24, that got changed. And it only now goes Penzance to Edinburgh. But I think you can go Plymouth to Aberdeen, but I'd have to double check that. Yeah, let's give you one look at like that. Yeah, for a terminus station, Penzance is actually quite nice, really. Having a mixture of the old and new. Yep, I'm training on platform 1 is the one I'm going to want in half an hour. Yeah, I'm actually not at Penzance redoing this, but having viewed the first, I've got to redo it, so I'm having to do it at home. So the history of the railways at the Penzance station. As we know, it serves the town of Penzance in West Cornwall, and it is the terminus of the Cornish Main Line and the southernmost railway station in Great Britain. It is situated 326.5 miles or 525.5 kilometres from Paddington. The station is owned by Network Rail and managed by Great Western Railway, which also operates the train services together with the cross-country services. The first station opened in 1852. Travel to and from London commenced in 1859 with the opening of the Royal Albert Bridge, built by our friend Isabel Kingdom Brunel. The station was subsequently rebuilt in 1876, and the current layout, the 4 platforms, 3 inside the building, 1 outside, was the result of further rebuilding works in the 1930s. It was first opened 11th of March 1852 as the terminus of the line from Redruth. Originally it was just a single platform face along with the rest of the West Cornwall Railway. It was later standard gauge, and that changed in 1866 when the West Cornwall Railway was relayed to mixed gauge, allowing the South Devon Railway Leopard class locomotive Lance to bring in the first broad gauge train, which carried dignitaries from Truro although the small station with a single platform remained with little other alteration. There was also a siding which extended beyond the goods shed and ran along Albert Quay. Change hands quickly. In 1876, the Great Western Railway took over the West Cornwall Railway and a major redevelopment was undertaken. There was a large goods shed built and the wooden passenger buildings were replaced by a much larger station built into the rock-faced granite, which was designed by William Lancaster Owen, whoever he was. At the time, the cost was £15,000, equivalent to, in 2023, 1.93 million. That's the price of inflation. And that included the 250-foot by 80-foot roof, which cost £5,000 for the iron and 50 tonnes of glass. And the new station had the booking office at street level with 2 platforms linked by a staircase, and it was first used on the 18th of November 1879. However, the new station did suffer some teething problems because by 1880 it was reported that some settlement in the masonry and shrinkage of the iron in the roof had caused several sheets of the glazing to break. 1892 saw the station converted from broad gauge to standard gauge, whilst at the same time there was work undertaken to widen and extend both 2 original platforms, and the 4th road was laid at the same time. Following the groupings, there was about 60 members of staff employed at Penzance station. That was by the 1930s. In 1937, Great Western Railway were granted permission to reclaim land from the sea, permitting a significant enlargement of the station, with the capacity being doubled, with 2 platforms providing 4 platform faces, 3 of which, as we saw in the video, are under the main roof, which are the main 3 used. There's a blocked up archway in a wall that retains the hillside behind the platforms that used to be used as a coal store. The last steam train of the era to Penzance was a rail tour hauled by the West Country class 34002 Salisbury in 1964. Let's see if there's anything else. So yeah, there are further alterations in 1983 when a new ticket office and buffet were opened. The 1983 refurbishment also included the replacement of the lantern roof with a different design. The new roof failed to prevent diesel fumes from the trains to the necessary safety standard, meaning passengers had to alight outside the concourse. Didn't get that problem nowadays because most of them are diesel electrics. From 1996 until December 2009, Southwest Trains, now SWR, operated a weekly weekend service from Waterloo as an accessory service to St David's. Yeah, as I said, that ceased in December 2009. 2012-2013, the platform roof was refurbished. So, as we said, it is the terminus of the Cornish Main Line from Plymouth. It is the southernmost railway station in Great Britain, and according to the ORR stats, I managed to work out it's Cornwall's 3rd busiest station. As you've seen in the video, platforms 1, 2 and 3 are within the main train shed. Platform 4 is on the south side outside. That's where the 150 from Plymouth came into. There's a large station at the end of this platform which welcomes people to Penzance in both English and Cornish, which I've shown. That side of the station is built on the sea wall, whilst the other side is cut into the hillside, and there is one bi-directional line into and out of the station as far as the former station at Meridian, as the former northbound line has been used to access Penzance TMD at Longlock since 1977. Facilities wise, yeah, we've got a ticket office, there's a waiting lounge, there's a sleeper lounge with showers, all the other basic facilities. and a couple of cafes, but both of them were shut when I was there. And there's also an information point, and each platform does have the dot matrix stuff. So, services from Penzance, yeah, you've got regular cross-country ones, both stoppers, like going, say, Earth, up like that, some stopping at St. Germans, some stopping at Menhenniot up to Plymouth. You get the other ones going like Penzance to Temple Meads, Penzance to Cardiff, some Penzance to Paddington. You also have a few cross-country services, which is mainly going to West Midlands, North Eastern Scotland, including at New Street, Leeds and Edinburgh Waverley. And yeah, it stops in May 2025 when you used to go from Penzance to Aberdeen. I was looking forward to doing that. And the most important number you're going to be interested for Penzance are the passenger numbers. According to the Office of Railway Statistics, in 2023-2024, Penzance had 618,956 entries and exits, while in 2024-2025, that figure increased to 685,470, a nice increase of 66,514. So yeah, that's the history of Penzance Station covered now for you. Yeah, as I'm not at the station, I've had to redo it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today's little video of the station tour at Penzance. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, then please remember to do all the normal good stuff like subscribe, share, comment. If you ever make it to Penzance on your own little adventure, let me know in the comments what you think of the station. And until next time, I'll talk to everybody very soon. So yeah, I can't say from Penzance Station because I'm not there, but for the rest of the video from Penzance Station, choo-choo for now.